What's up guys, my name is Phil. Welcome back to Miranda Detailing. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the 2020 Detail Clinic, and this is going to be a quick overview. There was a lot of information, a lot of footage, but I had to edit a lot to be able to fit it into a concise 15-minute video for you guys. We had trainers like Alan from AM Details, Jason Kilmer from KXK, we had Luke from Wilson Auto Detailing. Of course, Jason and Greg, the owners themselves, did a bunch of different classes. We also had Nick from Peoria. We had Bob from McGuire's. We also had Taylor from Kimberlite Digital Media. A ton of awesome trainers and talent and experience in the Detail Clinic. So guys, if you're enjoying content like this, and I hope that you are, subscribe, click that bell, that way you get notifications each time these videos drop each week and you don't miss stuff. Because you want to stay tuned, we are always putting out interior and exterior videos, reviews, tutorials, and a ton of detailing related stuff. So sit back, grab your coffee or tea or whatever you want to drink and enjoy the video. The first day was my wife and I and Luke Wilson teaching the interior courses. So we had 6 different vehicles that we cleaned back to back, showing all sorts of different interior techniques. Carpet shampooing, upholstery cleaning, leather cleaning, dash cleaning, all the ins and outs, tons of tips and tricks. The students were loving it. Car Supply's warehouse stocks their shelves here in the Chicago Auto Pros shop, so we had a ton of interior detailing products to play with. So as we were focusing on the interior detailing courses, 2 other bays and a host of instructors were focusing on exterior detailing prep and paint correction. Now these vehicles were not completely trashed, but they did need to be cleaned up. Some of the leather and carpets were covered in salt and grime and dirt, as well as sticky food and who knows what else. So we had steamers and extractors at our disposal to show the students how to clean these areas effectively. So in between some of the courses, we were able to sit down as a large group and have a great Q&A session. Any of the questions that we couldn't answer at the time, we wrote on the board and we'd answer throughout the next 3 days.
How'd it go, Phil?
Amazing.
That was a good day?
We had fun. All right, guys, we are end of day 1. It was very intense. Interior detailing back to back to back. They split it up into 3 groups. My wife and I and Luke Wilson did all of the interior training, and there was a lot, but it was awesome. We worked on all sorts of different vehicles. They weren't horribly dirty, but enough to show some good stuff. Salt and stuff like that in carpets, showing how to neutralize chemicals. Leather cleaning, we had some sticky stuff to steam out. End of day 1, everybody's hungry, tired, but it was an awesome day. I think people are really, really enjoying this. So stay tuned. We got 2 more days. We're going to be doing some mobile detailing, teaching, and some trim restoration. So we'll record a little bit of that stuff. But guys, stay tuned. This Detail Clinic, awesome.
Just do 10.
Am I supposed to?
Okay. How long can you? What's that? How long can you?
We also had Bob Bergman from McGuire's give a great presentation about the new 2020 products. And we're able to use some of these products right here in the Detail Clinic. It was great having him here because he has a ton of experience. He's been with the company for years, and he was able to answer a lot of our questions. So for days 2 and 3, there were a lot of other smaller courses that focused on the business aspect of detailing. So Greg, co-owner of Chicago Auto Pros, gave a ton of presentations and courses focusing on the business side. Jason Kilmer from KXK, aka The Sandman, was also here teaching courses on wet sanding and paint correction. Some amazing experience and skill coming from Jason. The students were really blown away at the skill and experience that Jason had, teaching them that you don't need to be afraid of wet sanding. With the right tools and techniques, wet sanding can really up your game when it comes to paint correction. We also had an interior coatings course, so the guys here are learning how to apply protection onto carpet, leather, and plastic. So because the majority of their shop was focused on the detail clinic, they still had to accommodate some of their customers. So their clean room, which is dedicated for their PPF film installation, was also being used for their interior and exterior details, paint corrections, and of course, their PPF film. All right, guys, it is day 2, and I'm a little quiet here because we got some other training going on. We have some wet sanding, we have some coating applications, both interior and exterior. But I wanted to show you guys where all those awesome products come from Car Supply's warehouse. So I'm standing in front of a bunch of boxes of all sorts of goodies for you detailers. This is exciting. Now behind me, I'm going to introduce you to John, who's actually stocking some shelves here at the Car Supply's warehouse. This is where all of your goodies come from. So let's go take a look.
Welcome to the warehouse. You can pick up all the detailing and window tinting supplies that you need today at carguysupplies.com or carsupplieswarehouse.com.
Sweet. So if you want to get your hands on a ton of these goodies, head over to carsupplieswarehouse.com and pick some up for yourself. We also had Taylor from Kimberlite Digital Media, who gave a ton of different presentations on Google Marketing. We also had courses on Google Marketing and social media. So Taylor from Kimberlite Digital Media was teaching these courses. These courses were a wealth of information, and my wife and I got a chance to sit in on these and soak it all in, and apply what we learned in our own detailing business. We also had Jim Lefebvre from Dr. Beasley's there, and we were testing out some of the new products that he had for 2020. The products we were testing on this panel are designed as primers for his ceramic coatings. For detailing companies who make products and want to make sure that their products perform the way that they want them to, send out products to professional detailers who are in a shop environment as well as mobile detailers. That way we get a chance to play around with the product, test it in all sorts of different conditions to make sure that it really lives up to its claims. So, the end of day 2 of the 2020 Detail Clinic at Chicago Auto Pros. These are long days, but guys, this is incredible. What an awesome experience. So many cool people here, instructors and detailers from around the world making their way here. As you can see, I am uploading some of the content that I was recording the past 2 days. There is a ton of it, and I don't know if I'm going to put this into a concise little video or break it up or use it in other parts of videos. I don't know, but there's a lot of information here. So far, 2020 Detail Clinic is a success. So we'll most likely hear back from the guys when they go home and they start implementing things and see, does it actually help them in their detailing business? When they apply the things they learn, does it help them? We'll see. I'm also sitting in on some of these classes while I don't need to instruct and soaking it all in. Google marketing and some more video marketing information, lots of good stuff. So I'm teaching, but I'm also absorbing to be able to teach some more. All right, guys, end of day 3. It's early in the morning. We're all here, ready to get the day started. So let me just pull you in and talk to some of the guys. All right, guys, how you all feeling this morning?
Tired. Good. Motivated.
Yeah.
How's it been though?
Killer.
Yeah.
Killer.
We're all having fun. We're tired. Heads are full of knowledge. Well, let's take it home, guys, and apply it.
One more day.
One more day.
One more day.
All right, guys, last day. How's everybody feeling?
Tired.
Horse, but we're ready.
Yeah.
Right,
Barely
horse.
speak, but it's okay.
Glad I have coffee.
Awesome.
I got like 3 extra shots in there.
Sweet.
Yes.
All right, let's finish out this last day.
Yes.
All right, next up, guys, we're doing some trim restoration here. So we have an older Honda CR-V that we're going to be restoring this trim. So let's check it out. So at the end of the third day, the students were handed their certification of completion with this course. Now, this certification shows that they completed a 3-day course of intensive training. Is it the end-all be-all? Of course not. Training never ends. We are always going to learn more as more products come out and tools, and as we gain experience in the detailing world. Do you need formal training like this? That's up to you. Each person makes their mind up and makes the choice to get this type of certified training. It'll certainly give you confidence and steer you in the right direction. Plus, the great people and connections that you make here will last a lifetime. All right, guys, wrapping up day 3. It's the last day. So things have kind of calmed down around here. It's a little bit more chill. They just handed out their detailing certificates, and now we are getting some orders at the Car Supplies warehouse. Some extra one-on-one time with some other trainers here. Just kind of having fun with polishing and some more techniques. What a bunch of awesome connections we have made here, and possibly transitioning for us into more training, which is going to be amazing. So if you are interested in mobile detailing training, interior and exterior detailing, in-depth, nitty-gritty information about that, how to do it, how to be efficient, and how to be profitable, and also how to do it in a mobile setting. We can also teach how to do it in a shop setting, but our niche is the mobile aspect, all the ins and outs of that. So let us know down below if you would be interested in doing that, and we can host our own detail course here in Richmond, Virginia. There are some other detailers in the area here that will be able to do that. So a wealth of information and knowledge and experience. So guys, we're gonna record some more things going on from here, but I'm hoping that you're enjoying the videos so far. What an awesome experience we've had here at Chicago Auto Pros. So at the very end of the third day, we sat down as a group of instructors in front of all of the students, and we had a little round table discussion. The students could ask us any questions they had, and we had some great discussions. This was a great relaxed setting at the end of 3 intense days of training. Alan from AM Details is a certified IDA trainer. So we had a bunch of guys here that after some training, some tests, are now certified IDA. Congrats, guys. All right, guys, it is the end. We just did the little question panel, and we're just gonna reach out and talk to some of the students here. So we have Jorge, and 3 days of intensive training. Non-stop. How are you feeling? What are the things that you really enjoyed learning?
I feel nervous, really nervous, like you got that adrenaline going on. And,
Yeah.
You never done learning.
Yep.
Like something that I never sand before, and now how to, if you do a 1 minimum scratch, you can fix it with a blade. That's really blown my mind.
That's awesome.
Getting to meet people from all over the world, and meeting people that I never knew how they start working from detailing and work their way out and build their own brands and still sitting on the top.
Yeah.
That really is inspiring me.
Awesome.
And I want to keep going and see where it takes me.
Awesome, man. Yeah, we'll see where it takes you.
Yep.
Congrats, by the way.
You do it for me.
Can I straighten your camera a little bit?
Straighten your camera, please.
Gosh, I struggle with this all the time.
Hello?
But if you want to sponsor us,
Or
Yes,
Modelo.
Stella.
All right, guys. So we are at the end of the 2020 Detail Clinic at Chicago Auto Pros, and we're just relaxing with Jason and Alan. We're tired.
it's been a long 3 days. Long 3 days.
They got to get out of here really quickly, but just want to go over, how did you think all of this went? Any pros, any cons, plans for next time?
Well, when first coming in, I didn't know what to expect. This is our first detailing clinic, and it went fantastic. It was epic.
Yeah, it was.
Epic to, because I was nervous on, is everything going to be right, or what are people going to do? Are people going to be bored, or what are things going to go on here? And my expectations for this were very much exceeded.
Awesome. It's been a really good fun to be a part of. Jason let me know the ideas, and you plan it, and you think, wow, how is this really going to turn out? Especially as I've not been here before. So like Jason knew how I was going to look in the shop. and it was sweet. The bays were set up really nice. The groups worked really well. 2.5 hours was a really nice time to dial in the knowledge you need to dial in for the people without, you know, imploding their minds and then moving on to the next subject. So I really liked the format. Kept it snippy, kept it fast. But definitely, yeah, 3 days took its toll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, every one of the students was so grateful coming up,
were.
and how
They're
much
so
At
happy.
the
how
end
much,
there was crazy.
yeah,
That
how
was
much
crazy.
value was brought to them. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it was really inspiring to hear everything that everybody had to say. So
Yeah, I think they were actually getting like emotional over it. 'Cause
At the
it's-
end?
At the end, they don't want to go. You
Yeah.
know, some of them said they didn't want to go because of what they were learning and the relationships that now we're building with each other. Awesome. I know it was fantastic for me, and plans for the future
Yeah. Oh, it was
yeah, this definitely has to happen again.
definitely has to happen again, guys. All right, so stay tuned for that. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Jason.
no worries. Thank you, Phil. We love you, Phil. We love you.
That's it.
That's what we should call you, the Army Detailer. This looks bad. Give me the buffer. Now! Do it now!
Do it now.
How much air in my lungs?